I'm not weatherman, but I think we're gonna get rain. Oh, it's raining across there already. Well, hey everybody, it's Paul. Welcome to the balcony. I kind of thought I'd give you a different view. Usually I get the camera set up from a different angle because of the sun coming in, but we just had a ripper of a storm go through, so there's no sun to be seen. It's all almost dark out, really, and everything's behind the clouds and gray dome, and there's still a little sprinkle in the background, but it's just really nice and cool, you know, after a storm. And my old birds singing to beat the band back there. So I just thought I'd come on and do a quick update. We went right from the freezer in Michigan, you know, we were in the 30s to 50s, and next thing you know, we were in the 90s. Wow, man, it really, the heat, you know, hits you when you don't have any chance to build up to it, but we're getting used to it now. We're in the 80s, so it's not too bad. It's kind of peaceful night going on, and I was just, you know, thinking about one thing that really irks me. There's what really irks you. There's certain kind of people that kind of irks me, and one is you'll be driving and like there's a whole line of people, say, trying to get over, and you got the one guy that like passes the whole mile long or 2 mile long line of people because he thinks he's more important than everybody else, and he's going to butt in, take cuts. The cut taker, you know, doesn't it just irk you? That always irks me. They think that they're better than everyone else, you know, and they're just going to take cuts, go in front of everybody because their time's more important, and whatever they got to do is more important. And just as a person, they feel that they are more important than the whole lot of everybody else, so they're going to do whatever they got to do to get, you know, it's just, that's so frustrating, you know. We had in the news here, our governor, she seems to get a lot of headlines. I don't know whether you like her or dislike her. She is just really getting a lot of press, and a lot of it's not always favorable, but the latest thing's pretty funny. I mean, not funny for her, but it's just, I can't believe that people do this, because you know word's going to get out. And it's like, you know, it was Memorial Weekend. Well, they keep their boat, I guess, somewheres up north, and they were telling everybody to, first you wouldn't be able to go. It was against the mandate, but then they relaxed that. You could go to your second residence, you know. But she discouraged it. Like the very day before, she's like, well, you know, people can go up north to their cottages, but I think everybody should think long and hard before you go, you know, blah, blah, blah. And sure enough, they've been going for weeks, and I guess he called the marine up there at the last minute, and he's like, hey, can I get my boat put in? And they're like, no, we're 3 weeks, you know, behind because of, you know, everything was shut down. You know, everybody's wanting their boats and whatever, you know, so you got to get in line. It's a 3-week way. He said, well, would it help if I told you my wife's the governor? And the guy's like, no, it isn't going to help, you know. You still got to wait your turn. Good for him, you know. But can you believe, you know, then word got out that they were trying to, you know, use some pressure or whatever to get advantage. And, you know, sure enough, it got all leaked and whatnot, and then she starts, oh, he was just making a poor joke and this, and that doesn't sound like a very funny joke. I don't think there was any joking about it, you know, but it's just, you know, there again, just, there's, do as I say and not as I do, you know. That's like, the rules are just for the little people. I just, that is just frustrating to me, I guess, you know. It's like, everybody should be playing by the same old rules in my book. I don't know. Well, anyways, I was just rambling on. I just wondered what you guys thought. What kind of things irk you? And that's one that irks me, is the line cutter, the cutter in of other people. The takes cuts, as we used to say as kids. They're taking cuts in line. So here's the view as we have it right now. It's quite nice and still. kind of the calm after the storm. Sorry, I'm so jerky on this old tripod. It's not the best. But anyways, I want to just show you that, can you see the steam coming off? I don't know, steam, or I guess you'd call it mist or fog coming up across there. I'm not even sure if the camera is picking it up. At first, I was showing Ben, and it does that quite a bit, but it started in one specific area. It looked like somebody had a fire going. It got rained out, and like the smoke was rising up from it. But now you can see it's widespread. So I don't think it's smoke. I'm not sure, but it looks more like a fog cover. It's that kind of weird kind of weather where it was hot and then gets a little chilly, and it just seems like start a little fog coming up there. Them old birds are really doing their thing. Oh, there's a little one. There he is. Right in the center of the screen, you'll see a little red. See him? See him there? Oh, there he went. My snowball bush finally went from the flowers when they're starting are kind of like green, and then they turn to white. So that's coming along. Haven't had as much of that vine. I've been finding a vine, this creeping vine that comes up and around. It seems like it's not as bad this year. Well, thanks so much, guys, for stopping by and spending a little bit of time with me here on the old balcony and just having a peaceful evening. The market's been really doing good. It's been exciting times to be trading in. Anyways, guys, I hope everybody had a decent holiday, and it's always great that you guys stop by. I appreciate it so much. Until next time, we'll see you.